No, it's supposed to be simple. Now with the roll-off, I don't mind the roll-off. It's a really incredible thing. Except the oil change, you know, because you still have to supposedly every 10,000 kilometers the oil change, you know.
Twice a year.
I just met a Swiss guy. He says, my God, he was so fussy about his bike, you know. He had 9,000 kilometers done on the roll-off. No, it has to be done now. Swiss. They're accurately like that, you know. But it's not necessary, you know.
You can wait 4,000.
It's relatively easy to do it, but you have to have the special oil and you pay a fortune for these things, you know.
No, it's not expensive. The only thing is you have to clean it and then put it in.
Well, you know, when you see the prices for the Mr. Lee in Hong Kong bought oil for changing rollover, I may have been a big one, but it was like well, in euro maybe like 40 euro for the oil
The oil
alone.
kit
You know.
is in. I think we sell it for 13.
Okay,
Or 11.
okay. Here maybe it's okay,
Yeah.
but anyway, so. I still contemplate one because one day they will give you one. Maybe I find a way of putting it in my old bike, and maybe I start riding with my old bike again.
You can put it in his old bike, no problem.
Anyway, that was the old bike.
Yeah.
Saddles always Brooks has been, you know, I should show you the box up there.
Yeah.
Was do you want to see some of the Brookses that I have kept? You know,
Put 'em here.
oh, you have. Actually, we have them. We have them on the. I have them on the on this. I photographed them, but if you get it, it takes too much time. I think that box up there, the very top, has the Brooks saddles in there, 6 of them. One guy still has one because he wanted it. That one is in Canada now, and I'm going to claim it back one day. Knife. Everything packed already again. I thought it was only saddles, but no. This one still looks good enough to be useful. But you know, that's interesting. Little like this here. This is interesting. My saddles elongate and become longer all the time. And then one thing for Brooks to make, then you run out of space. The nut, the bolt is too short.
Yeah.
And then when it is too short and it goes like left and right and left and right. That's one thing. And the other thing is, which I do myself each time I buy one, I open this up here, and the guidance here has it's, you know, it's stamped, you know, it's not fine work. You know, I'm a tool maker, so I use the file and file it sharp, the corners, and then this one does not swing back and forth anymore. So that's the one, but some of them are looking much worse. Hope I find the one that, look at this one here, for example. Now that's, look at what I did here. I made screws in there, you know, and this broke here,
Okay.
and so I had to find a way to make it back together, you know. And look at this here. I got some problems with my sex organs, I suppose, because I seem to ride on one side. Look at that here. How can that be? You know?
How many kilometers do you use to saddle?
I don't really know, but this one,
Wow.
you know, there's another thing that what happens with saddles, if you not constantly put oil and grease them nicely in dry climates in the Sahara, it starts to break here, you know. And then what you can do is you can fix it, you know, sort of a little bit fixed, you know. It looks a bit bad now because it's been sitting for a long time before I do anything with it, you know. But a saddle would last, I would say, anything from 40 to 60,000 kilometers. It depends on how well you treat it and how in the kind of climate you go, you know. In very humid climates, it's okay because it's always soft and moisture in it, you know. So anyway, I'm very proud of. I must have many more. I don't know where the rest is, but here you can have a look. You see the difference? Look at that. Well, we have the same models. Then look at how longer they become. Huh? Here, see, that's the same.
Yeah, same problem.
It's interesting how that happens all the time. Yeah. Another one. Same thing again.
Same side. So
And this is longer one. This is also the one that is running out.
there's a couple ones.
Sometimes I could really go another 10,000 or 20,000 on them, but because with time, that's why, for example, these are so horrible, because these were the days when nobody would give me a Brooks. Nowadays, I come by a shop and they feel sorry for you, yeah, but you get, and they have Brooks, you know, so you get a Brooks, you know. And but I still believe that there is no better one than good leather, and if you treat it nicely, for example, here you see the one that I'm using now, it's soft, 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 and springy too, just the right amount of spring. So that's what we are.